It sounds as though she's speaking to herself, but then she begins responding with a growling, raspy voice that claims, "This is my house." Margaret thinks Janet is fooling around, until she stands by Margaret's bed, and the voice of an older man behind Margaret repeating the statement. Margaret turns the light on and finds nobody behind her. She decides to sleep with the light on. Billy walks around the house, when he sees a toy fire truck on the floor. He rolls it into a tent in the hallway, but moments later, the truck rolls into Billy's room. He goes back outside and rolls it into the tent, at which point a booming groan is heard. Billy runs to his mother's room, and tell her that someone is in his tent, but as Peggy looks there is no one. As she goes down, she finds Janet sleeping on the sofa. The next day, Janet is watching TV, and the channels start changing on their own. The remote has also vanished. Janet goes looking for it and finds it on the chair behind her. A ghostly figure emerges from the corner and growls, "My house!" Janet runs back to the couch screaming. At the Warren house, Ed is painting a picture of something he claims to have seen in a dream. It's the same demonic nun that Lorraine saw in her vision. As the children go to bed, Janet ties her arm to the bed. That evening, Janet ends up on the floor of her room as though she was thrown. After that she hears knocking on their bedroom door, then she unties her hand, go outside to look, and she tries to turn on the light. But the lights do not work. Then she takes a torch and slowly looks from staircase to the living room, and she sees the chair moving, and she runs to her room, and shut the door and put a chair against the door. Then she goes to her bed. The chair then comes beside her bed and the room door opens and someone walking starts to come closer and closer. Then suddenly her bed sheets gets pulled and she starts screaming and Margaret wakes up and her bed starts shaking. They start screaming as Peggy wake up. Janet and Margaret comes to their mother and tell that someone is in their room. Janet shows that someone bite her. Then Peggy goes to their room and see here and there she finds the board game under Janet's bed. Then a wardrobe gets thrown away at the door. They storm and goes to their neighbor Nottingham. Peggy tell her friend what happened and her friend's husband come and tell that nothing is there. Then police comes to Peggy house. While the police is looking all over the house, suddenly a nose starts to come. Then they follow the noise. Then the chair itself go back to the kitchen. Then the police says that there is nothing that they can do.